Hello, and welcome to episode 32 of my Denton Villa series. As always, thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate every time you come back. I appreciate it when you smash the like button, when you comment. But most of all, I just appreciate you watching this series. I love making it. Hopefully, you love watching it. The Denton Army, eh? There's no one like you. You are the best fans there is. And you support this club I love. But today, you probably realise this by now, we're playing another club I've got a little bit of a love affair for. I do quite like Oldham, I can't lie. And there's many reasons why. I'll get into that later on. But I still want to beat them. Away from home, I still want to beat them. Things ain't been going too bad, to be fair. It's not perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. But it's been fun to play. And I can't wait to share that with you. We're going to have a look at some games, some goals, catch up on a bit of news and get into the big game. I also want to say congratulations again to the 3 guys that won the shirts. As soon as I get them pictures, I'll share them with you. You'll see the guys wearing the yellow shirts. I have had some interest for people wanting to buy one. I think I've got about 4 people. I'm going to buy 3. So I'll probably need a couple more. If I get a couple more of you interested, I'll have enough order to be able to, well, enough minimum order basically to be able to get an order. I need to spend £100, you see. Or they won't make the shirts for me. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we can get that sorted for the guys that want a shirt. Right then, let's get into the episode. So after the last live comp and the 2-2 draw with Salford, where we went 2-0 down and we bounced back and got a point away from home, which I think was brilliant really. It's a great point for us. We went back to Shirley Hill and we picked up 3 points. We played Newport County. We got a goal from Ben Bolt, who, to be fair, he was man of the match. The guy's playing in a role that he shouldn't do well in. But I think he's doing well and I want him to do well and he's training in that role. We'll see if he can adapt, but fair play to the lad. Scored, man of the match. Dicko got a penalty. We got 3 points. In a game, we deserve to win. Next up was the Checkatrade Trophy, another game in Group D. We played Notts County at home. Kano scored early. He also got man of the match. I gave a lot of guys a game in this match. Rob Evans, a keeper, played. And I was just happy that guys got a game. And even though we didn't win, we had to win on penalties. We still won. Great for fitness, great for confidence. The next game, we were at home again at Shirley Hill. The home of football, we all know that. Best stadium in Manchester. We played Cambridge, we beat them 2-0. Dicko with another penalty, he's becoming the penalty master. And Ben Mull again played brilliant and scored. Didn't get man of the match though. That went to my right back, Tim Driver, who is playing out of his skin at the minute. Also, Rob Evans played again. Now after the Cambridge match, we got this bit of news which I thought was awesome. The volcano tactic, I've called it the volcano tactic. It's taking full effect, it's working brilliantly. And at this point, we've maintained an unbeaten run of 11 games. Things were looking unbelievably great for the Villa. And it got even better because we played Leyton Orient at home and we beat Leyton Orient 3-2. We beat them last season 3-2 at their place. But this is a team, remember. Don't forget, you shouldn't have forgotten. We beat Wolves and we beat freaking Birmingham. Teams that are well above us in the league. And then we drew Leyton Orient and I thought, wow, we can do these. Going on a great run in the Carabao Cup. And they beat us. They knocked us out, the Carabao Cup. Football is a funny old game. But we got our revenge on these. And the good thing is, even though they came up with us, remember, they won the league last year. We came up for the playoffs. They're still predicted to be even higher than we are. They're one of the league favourites. And then we finally went away from home. It felt like we'd had a long run of matches at home, which isn't a bad thing. And we went to Port Vale and we spanked these guys 4-0. Look who scored in the 2nd minute. Ben Mull should not work in this tactic. He doesn't suit it, he doesn't fit it. He's the reason I went for a different tactic at the start of the season because I thought he's not going to suit it. It's too much red going on. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for Ben. He's bossing it. But then, boom! Plymouth, who, don't get me wrong, are up there with us in the league, one of the best teams in the league, came to our place. But you know, you start to feel invincible, don't you? I did. I thought this tactic of mine's amazing. It's great on my journeyman. I've put it on here and it's working great here too. I've nicknamed it the Volcano. We cannot be stopped. Well, we can by Plymouth. They also took our unbeaten streak with them, didn't they? Yeah, we finally lost. But you know what? It's been amazing. That run has been amazing since we switched tactic. Which, to be fair, if you look at the run, it starts at Cheltenham. That was the last time I used the other tactic that I was going to use, that we used all the way through pre-season. And then after that, look how many clean sheets we've got. Up until Salford in the last live comp. Clean sheet after clean sheet after clean sheet after clean sheet. But we went away to Coventry. Maybe that defeat gave us a bit of a confidence knock. because we went there. They were 5th in the league, I think, at the time. And we got beat 2-0. And I was a bit worried. G had to play in defence because I was struggling. And I was wondering, have we lost the 2 games? Because I don't know if you've noticed who we've got in net. But yeah, I kind of changed the keeper's name to Schmeichel. Hopefully, I haven't done something bad to him and put some pressure on him. Keep the faith, never fear. FA Cup first round, Woking came to our place and we annihilated Woking. 5-0, dominated the game. It was brilliant, loads of chances. 2 goals from Hughesy, Brett Wood got on the score sheet. It was good to see that. They got an own goal. Adam G scored, playing in defence. Again, the lad's a big fella. He's a defensive midfielder, centre half. And he's been doing a job for me in the middle. And the fact that he can play that well in defence, this kid's come out of nowhere. No technicals, but he's come out of nowhere. And then the last game, and the game some of you thought I was coming back for because I'm a Man United fan. I think some of you thought I was going to play them. But it's not proper United. Some good players came to the Shirley Hill in this Manchester derby, in the Checkatrade Trophy Group D game. But we did so well. 3-0 Brett Wood, Hughesy and Clements. Clements is turning into a very, very good player. Ben Mult didn't get man of the match. Driver got man of the match, but Ben Mult still put in a monster performance. He was... Oh, kid's doing so well. After all them games, we're obviously still in the FA Cup. We're out the Carabao Cup, but we're also still in the Checkatrade Trophy. And in the Checkatrade Trophy, it's bloody tongue twister, that, isn't it? It's for me. We've drawn Leeds under 23s. I hate Leeds. I'm a United fan. We don't like Leeds United. And in the FA Cup second round, we've drawn Charlton Athletic. And I'm not worried about this one bit. They might be in the division above us, but they're rock bottom at League One. Rock bottom. And we're doing pretty well in League 2. I think we can do these, you know. But over to the league, and you'll see we're not doing bad, are we? Eh? Second, them 2 defeats hurt us. One of them defeats was against Coventry, who were top of the league, so fair play. The other one was Plymouth, who were 4th. We've obviously managed to beat Leyton Orient, which has done us a world of good. But us, Leyton Orient and Plymouth are all on 39 points. We're only above them on goal difference. And maybe that's helped by the fact that we have got the leading goal scorer in the league, Hughesy, with 12 goals. We've got the 3 best players in the league, Hughesy, Driver and Raven. Driver, I mentioned at the start, remember, Dane won't sign a new deal. He's too big for his boots. He got a big injury at the start of the season. He's still on a part-time contract. Driver's had to come in and play and just freaking took the bull by the horns, and he ain't letting go. And he's playing well, and I can't drop him. And he's actually, even though Dane's eligible to play, I'm playing Driver. He's got a deal, he wants to be here, he's full-time. Why not play him? Give this kid a chance. Dane, I might try and cash in on him. We've got Joe Page, remember? He's a good backup right back, good centre-half as well. And our rivals, Manchester Central, who sacked the manager I was gutted about last year, have a new manager, and this year are doing very well in the league. Don't get me wrong, they're not at the top, but they're in the playoffs. And you've got to think, all last season, they were battling it out. They were even in the relegation zone for most of the season. Just about stayed in that league. But to see them in the playoffs is good, because I want them to do well. And that's one thing I'm gutted about this year. No Manchester Central derbies. One thing I'm really happy to see is we're still top of the goal scoring charts. My old tactic, the old 4-4-2 tactic, always scored loads of goals. We're always at the top. We've changed now, and it still scores goals. This volcano tactic, I love it. I'm not enjoying the tactic this much. Not just because of the wins it gives me. I love it. I love watching the games. I just think it's a great thing. Whoever came up with it, I don't know his name, but I copied it off a guy off Twitter, but now I found out I think he's got it from someone else. So it's just been like passed on. And hopefully I've passed it on to you and you're trying it out. And hopefully you're having success, because I've had success with Marseille, my journeyman. I'm having success with Denton. And something else, which if you watch my channel, you'll find out very soon, I'm having success with it again. It seems to translate all cultures, all kind of level of player. I like it. I like it a lot. But what's great is when it comes to defending, look where we are. We're never up there in my old tactic on anything I've ever done with my old kind of play. I'm always crap at defending. I'm always down near the bottom. So to see us up there is really, really a positive thing. So like I said, this season I'm going to try and show you player profile so you can see what I've got to use, see any kind of improvement on some of your favourite players. We've seen a few. I've got a list here of who we looked at, and now I'm going to try and work my way through the squad each episode. And this player we're going to look at first is Hughesy, of course. Our number one striker. He's been leading the line this year. 12 goals in 16 games in the League Two. Brilliant. 2 in 1 in the FA Cup. Didn't score in the Carabao Cup. Scored 1 in 1 in the Checkatrade Trophy. He's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Finishing is 15 off the ball. 15. Composure 12. That's like championship level. Great. His physicals, his speed is improved. Next up is club captain, our goalkeeper, Schmeichel. Or as we all know him, Frenchy. But I just think when he wears his green, some of the saves he's done just reminds me of Schmeichel. And it always comes to mind when I see him pull off them saves. And I've seen him do more because I watch all my games. Not the full games. It depends what kind of game it is. Some in key highlights, some in extended. Always depends how the game's going as well. Sometimes you need to see some of the game more if you're struggling. And that's what I do anyway. So yeah, I just think he deserves that nickname of Schmeichel. It's what all the lads call him on the training ground. And then I have to show you Tim Driver. He is the second best player in the squad at the minute by average rating. Is just behind Brett Wood, who is at the minute statistically the best player in the squad, which is amazing for Brett. But here he is, Tim. He's alright. He's not on paper. He's not as good as Dane, but this shows you he wants to be here. He's on a full-time contract. He's training more than Dane because he is full-time. I'm giving him a chance, and 19-year-old with a lovely blonde quiff is not letting me down. One thing I am worried about, and I've had discussions with Lee about this, is job safe. I don't think this is the management or the under-23 coaching team's fault, but obviously we've gone up a level, and so's the under-23s, I think. And if you look at some of the teams in our league now, Burnley's, Sheffield United, Newcastle, Bolton, Barnsley, Forest, you know, there's some bigger clubs, better players. And I don't know if the under-23s are as good this year as they were last year, as in quality all round. So, yeah, they're struggling a bit, second from bottom. Let's get to today's live comp, and this is Oldham Athletic. Boundary Park is where we are going today. A stadium I know pretty well, a stadium I've driven past a million times and been to quite a few times. Founded in 1895. Oldham Athletic, I might have said this before, a founding father of the Premier League. And a great challenge. I did a challenge video last year, and one of the challenges I put out there for you to try was to get Oldham back to the Premier League. I've tried myself and I'm not done well. I know some people have failed at it as well, so it's a good challenge for you. Try and get them back to the Premier League. Paul Scholes has taken over in real life, but on here, Steve Evans, who's a bit of a lower league legend manager, he's in charge. Their current key player, so their best player, is Malik Wilkes, 22-year-old. I think he starts the game on FM19 at Doncaster. He's been to Wimbledon last couple of years, and he in 2020 moved to Oldham. He's a striker. Finishing's alright, decent physicals. Scored 5 in 15. He's no Hughes though, is he, eh? On to the match preview. Of course we're away, but we are the favourites. I mean, Oldham are sitting in 9th. You know, not bad, but we've got 10 points on them already. We're in better form. Weather looks okay as well. I mean, I like Boundary Park. I can't wait for this. Welcome to Boundary Park, or as Daniel Holt, one of my subscribers, calls it, Ice Station Zebra. Now, I'm guessing that's because they didn't have a stand down one side of the pitch for years. And it's quite high up and it's windy. Imagine it was freaking freezing. The wind would have been blasting in. But they've now got a new stand. I don't think they actually own it though. It's something weird. Oldham has been run bad for years. But we're here at Boundary Park. It's bringing back memories of my youth. And we've got the volcano now. Dane can't play anyway. He's injured. Ravens injured. My third striker, Thomas, is injured. All of them for 4 weeks. We've got other players who aren't fit. But this is still a great team. Good back four. Into the changing room. Come on, Denton Army. Let's get behind the boys, because Oldham have some passionate fans. They're going to be screaming at us today. It's going to be intimidating. Right, team talk. I'm going to be assertive, right, because I want to win. And I expect nothing but a win. I want to win. Let's see what happens. No greens, but everyone's listened to me at least. Let's go out there and do our jobs. So today's game is a massive, massive game. Away at Boundary Park to face the mighty Owls, the mighty Latics, Oldham Athletic. Now this is a team that means a lot to me. It's one of my loves. It's a team I always look out for, because when I was a little lad, when I was a young boy, my mother worked at the Oldham Royal Hospital as a casualty nurse. And if you look where the Oldham Royal Hospital is, it's directly across the road from Boundary Park. Now, me and my dad are Manchester United fans. My dad brought me up to be a Manchester United fan, but as young families in the world know, you haven't always got the money to do the things you want to do. So when we used to take my mum to work, if there was an Oldham game on, he'd take me in £2 through the turnstile. Sometimes he'd sneak me in under the turnstile for free. But he just wanted his son to watch some football, and it was cheap, and the football was good. Oldham back then, managed by Joe Royle, had some legendary players. Andy Ritchie, Roger Palmer, playing on the old plastic pitch. This was a team that was about to get to the Premier League. This was going to be a founding member of the Premier League. And for me, as a Man United fan, I could still appreciate Oldham. I just loved being at the game with my dad. It's still a memory I love and look back on and cherish. The atmosphere was amazing. I loved it. And now Oldham, after years and years of bad management, bad ownership, years without a stand that's just been replaced, hopefully in real life they're going to be on the up with Paul Scholes as manager. But in this universe, they're about to face me and my Denton team, backed by the Denton Army. So get your black and yellow scarves and wave them and get singing them songs, because we're going to war. So the Oldham fans used to sing meat, pie, sausage roll. Come on Oldham, give us a goal. That's why I called the episode Meat, Pie, Sausage Roll. Have you ever wondered why there's a sausage roll in the thumbnail? Yeah, if you're a fan of my Journeyman series, episode 9, it should be out on Friday. I think Friday, maybe Saturday, but hopefully Friday. Definitely takes a sharp turn left. Very sharp. It's been awesome. It's been absolutely awesome. I've actually just been playing it non-stop. Normally I spend all week doing it in bits. I got through most of the new season. I was enjoying it that much, and I can't wait to share with you what's happened. Have I stayed at Marseille or have I left? Ooh, you'll find out. Right, come on Villa, come on. Bit of early pressure here from the Latics, the Owls, here at Boundary Park. When I was a kid and I used to go, this is how old I am, they used to have a cage, you know, before Hillsborough. I've been before then, when the cages got banned, didn't it? I went over the years quite a few times. Because my dad's a cheap ass. Sit on the cage with my legs through the gaps, but Boundary Park was never full enough for anything bad to happen. Oh, that's a bad thing to happen though. Malik Wilks, the guy we highlighted, the #1 striker, made it 1-0 Oldham. Come on lads. Demand some more. I mean, this tactic's been brilliant. It's going to be off. Gets onto a live comm again and goes tits up for me. Looks suspicious that, doesn't it? But it's not. Here's Waller. Bad pass, but Cybers going to pick it up. It's ping-ponged out to Clements. Brentwood! Also, when I used to go to watch Oldham, I've been a few times when I was younger, they had a plastic pitch, which was brilliant. It's Hughesy! Oh! Left foot swerve outside of his foot, that wasn't it? 1-1. Throwing from driver to Hughesy. Hughesy, lovely pass to Cyrus, who's a good player, Cyrus. Charging forward. Pings it towards Waller. Waller who's on today because Raven isn't fit. Raven's out for a month potentially. Here's JB, crosses it. Oh! Brentwood, so good. He gives me wood. Brentwood. I love Brentwood. Kid's a freaking genius. Love him. If you're using the volcano tactic, which it's now called, it might be classed as a 4-3-3 in the description. Tell me if it's working. It's not mine. I'm not claiming it's mine. I'm a heck. I'm shit at tactics. I try and make my own. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I don't. But this one's bloody brilliant. I like it. Although, oh, bloody hell. Oh, come on. Can't blame the keeper there. It's hit the post. He's pulled off a 1-on-1 save. Lucky for the rebound, really. JB on the left-hand side throws to Waller. Turn, cross it. Passes to Hughesy. Hit it. Cyrus back to Waller. Can he cut it across? He does. Defended by Oldham, but JB's pouncing on it. JB's also on a yellow card. Passes to Maltz. Oldham on the attack. Good cross. Oh, you're joking. Why have we just gone from playing so well to defending like shitheads? I'm well not happy with that. I can't lie. I've had ups and many downs that first half. Not happy one bit. I think we're doing better. On paper, we should be winning. Team talk. Aggressive. You're a bunch of wankers. Show me something else. Full greens. I might make some changes earlier than I normally would if we don't get some kind of instant goal. I want an instant goal. Denton Army. Denton Army. Come on, boys. Let's get behind him. Come on. Freaking place is empty apart from where the Denton fans are. Putting the pressure on us again. Boom. Brick wall. Can't get past us. Come on. Watkins now crosses. Defended well by Collins. Boomed away by Driver. But where's our quality today? Where is our quality? I'm going to have to make some changes. I think normally I'll change on a 60-minute mark. Come on! Turn this into a freaking attack, will you? Stop fannying about in your own half. Right, here's Hughesy. Charging down the left-hand side. We need a bit of Hughesy magic. Cuts it across. Does he cut it across? Oh, you twat! We're the better team, I think. Finds Cyrus. Cyrus to Ben Mull. Hit it, Ben. Hit it, Ben. Passes it to Brett Wood. No, give it to Brett Wood. So good. Give me Wood. The kid is just awesome. That is what I am talking about. Brett Wood, 2 goals, 8.7. Best player in the freaking world, let alone Denton. Nick another goal, I might start playing a bit cautiously. Might try and shore it up at the back. Oh, well done, Mull. Well done. I was actually considering bringing him off, but I think he's kind of started playing well last 10 minutes. Here's Brett. Lovely ball. Oh, how's he found Hughesy? Hughesy, good effort, mate. Good effort. But Hughesy's going to pick it up. Well done, Hughesy. Pings it out to Brett Wood, the most dangerous winger in the world. Number 7 crosses it in. Can anyone get onto it? No. The driver picks it up. Shoots. Me right back. Superstar. Second best player in the squad. Has just given us a freaking goal. 4-3. That corner. Ben Mull to take it. Right, it's at danger zone. Oh, another one. Hansen. Absolutely love it. But here's Wilkes. Oldham's best player. Number 9, charging forward, cuts inside. Oh, he's looking dangerous, but freaking driver tackles him and sets up another goal. Fanny. Fanny-mo. You fanny. Shout out. Concentrate. No, tighten up. Tighten up's a good one. I'm still playing attacking football, which is probably a bit silly. 15 minutes to go. But I've said this a million times. Sometimes, if you're attacking, they're not attacking. So you're wasting time, aren't you? Just sit back and soak it up. Sometimes just asking for trouble. Well, there you go. It was a Villa thriller here at Boundary Park. Somehow we've come out on top in an absolutely cracking game. Here we are, and I'm just going to be passionate, even though it was shocking at the back. A very nice win. Let's take them greens and roll with it. Here we are with the Sky Bet League 2 table after that great win. Great game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button. Go and do it now. Yeah, we're still second. We've got a game in hand that if we win, we go top of the league. How good's that? Coventry won 3-2, so they're alright. Plymouth drew 1-1, so that's good for us. I think Leyton Orient. Did Leyton Orient win? I think I saw them win. Yeah, they won 2-0 against Stevenage. Well, here's the fixtures coming up, and I'll be honest with you, I have no idea when I'm going to come back for the next episode. None. None at all. I mean, I've got an FA Cup second round game coming up soon, so maybe if we can win in that, I'll get a third round game in the start of the new year, won't we, at some point? And if the distance is good enough, I might do that. I might come back for that. I have no idea. Well, that's it. That is the end of the episode. And what an episode that was. Great live com. Great game to be a part of. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully you're going to smash the like button. Go and do it. Give it a little thumb tickle. A little tickle-roo. A little like, you know, do it for me. Thank you very much. Make sure you go and check out my other content if you're bored. The JOURNEYMAN series is epic. Hopefully you'll like that. Thanks for watching this episode. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to watch this episode. You're the Denton Army, and I won't be here without you. Seriously. And again, if you want a shirt or a jacket, email me, let me know. I'll add your name to the list. And if we get enough of you together, we'll get that order sorted. Hey, do you want to look as fresh as me? Let me know. Right then, thank you very much. You've been amazing. I've been Bood. I'll see you next time.